I think for this video, I'm going to keep my thunderstorm on in the background. Again, that is to cover up the sounds of my Blue Eddy, my computer, and everything else with fans that make noise. And I'm going to keep it on for this one because this is what I had for audio during my other two for Geeks videos. I will say this will be the third and final one, and this video is not even getting all that geeked out. The simple reality is it's very difficult to create this while recording because I might only spend 10 minutes or 5 minutes or a half hour or 2 minutes at a time and going among and doing other chores and work or whatever. It has nothing to do with this. So recording it just is not feasible. So I figured this part 3 final one will be a much shorter video, and it will show you how an individual coin page will look. I have the voting information in here, but this isn't really true because this is the BitTrue page, but this will be used as a template. I will zero this out. This is just for testing purposes. As I create this page for the actual coins I vote with, they'll all look similar, except it will say the name of the coin up here. So it's fairly simple. Let's start in the upper left. This is the coin of the page we're working on. This is the breakfast price. This is the lunch price. This is how much it's gone up or down in the 24 hours prior to the breakfast price, and up or down prior to the lunch price. This is all identical because when I did this several hours ago or 2 days ago or whenever I first started, I created the breakfast pricing and the lunch pricing at the same time. If I actually ran an update, which I'm not going to do, but if I did, can you even see this? I don't even know if you can see this. Yes. If I refreshed it, these prices were changed, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go through each section here real fast. This is total earned income. This is basically passive income, whether it's 30-day lockups, Power Piggy, or any other program you have for any other exchange. This is where you put your earned with. I don't have this line itemized right now. I just did a total. I will itemize it as we move forward. Now, if I need to go beyond what's already here, all I would do is copy a couple of these, and I would paste in the formatting, and then just add the lines as you go. And I do that with everything over here. This is the voting income. This is what I've earned in not XRP, BTR so far. This will stay here, and this will be added as more votes come. In how-to videos down the road, you'll see how this will get in here. I'm not going to get too much into this now. Just kind of giving you the overview. Here, so assume this is a coin we're going to vote for. We're going to want to put the starting date in here. Any fields where you can't actually get into, like if I click here, I can get inside that cell, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Because I have to put information there if I have information that's relevant to this. Here, I can't get in the cell, so I'm protecting it because this isn't anything you do. This will happen automatically. And what I mean by that is, whatever coin, XYZ coin, first day earnings, I got 5,450, or yeah, 5,450. It'll automatically tell me what it's worth as long as I have the price down here. Which I actually have that. I have to change that because I can't protect that cell. So let me fix that real quick. So this is a cell you need to come in and put the price of what the coin you're voting on is. You don't always get that right away. And also keep in mind, you can't just click here, because if you click here and look up here, there's nothing there. I've got this justified to go in the middle of a selected cell, so it needs to be the far left. I hate most things far left, but in this case, it needs to be far left cell, and you put in the price. And so what this is basically doing, this cell where it says 84, it's saying, take this many coins, times it by this, and put the figure in here. And the cell right above it where it says 84 will add everything up here. So I'll put another 5,000, well, I'll do 6,000. And it just keeps adding over here, right? But then we might say, all right, I'm going to keep 0 of those, and I'm going to turn them all into whatever, 500 BTR. My actual earnings are 147. You know what I don't have here? I want a result. Do I not have a result here? Oh, I don't. The result of what I mean is, in this example, had I kept the native coin, it's worth 177, but I traded the BTR, it's only worth 147, and there should be, hey, dummy, you lost $30 by making this move. Or if I got 600 coins, BTR, well, that's exactly identical, isn't it? Let's say I earned 750. Well, now I just made almost 50 bucks. Anyway, I got to put that here somewhere. So I just noticed something I missed. And you just go, again, this is a how-to, so I'm done with that for now. The audit section here is fairly simple, and what it does is all you do is state where all your coins are, and it will count them up and put them here. Now, sometimes it's going to have the audit 0. We want 0. Well, we don't want 0. 0 means it's balanced. So, for example, I just have 500 coins over at Nexo. Well, now it's going to tell me, hey, look, you have 500 more coins than what your balance over here says. So what this might be, not saying it is, it just depends, it might be because I earned more coins during a vote. And if that's the case, I'm going to come over here and put earned in here, paste that in there, except really what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this too, I'm going to copy this formatting, gives me the value, and you notice this now turned to 0 because now it's balanced, and you accounted for where those extra coins were. Sometimes with BTR, for example, I'm going to get rid of this because that's not real, and that's not real. You might pick up a few BTR due to dust. So let's just say we have 1 point. In fact, let's just do this. Let's not say anything. Let's reverse that. Let's go to the BTR page. And we're going to copy that. This is exactly the same, right? It's going to come out the same. And we would also copy this field here, and that gives us our balance, our full total here. But let's say that showed 2.2143. Well, that's going to say, hey, you're not balanced anymore. And you might know it's like this because you use the dust. You can convert your dust, so to speak, on BitTrue into BTR. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that dust. I'm going to paste it here. And I can put a date here. I have a little shortcut here you should know. It's Control M. And it gives you the date. And now you can type in here and say dust. And now you notice this is 0 again. Because we've accounted for it. So that's the way that works. But I want to get rid of that because it's not right. And this is actually an accurate count. So I'm going to go ahead and go back over here. Go over here, and here, and here, double click in there, and paste that. Now it's got -2 because I have this here. So I have to get rid of the dust. Now it's 0 again. So that is accounted for. I have these little shortcuts here in the middle. It just kind of moves you back and forth on the screen. Some of them won't move much because you're within the screen. It just depends on your resolution and if you add other fields, which will be showed in a how-to. But for now, I'm just going to move all the way to the end. There I am. And this is the buys. This isn't actually what I spent, but what I am doing for this spreadsheet, for me, I'm taking whatever I own right now and I'm putting it in here. So my profit of minus is going to be from this day forward. Fortunately, my profit's really kind of high on BTR because I happen to buy low and the votes and everything else, as you are aware of. But pretend like this is I had one purchase today at this price, bought this many. And the reason this doesn't show the full balance, right, is because I earned a lot through passive income. And here's our total here. And this is if you sell. So if you sell something here, like say if I just sold 200,000. Well, look, this is going to show, hey, that's not 200,000. Hey, you're off by 200,000. Why? Because we just sold 200,000. And if I go back to the beginning, you see my balance is much different. But that's not real either. So let's go ahead and get that. The point I'm really trying to make here is everything is accounted for so far. I'm sure I'm going to find bugs, but this is now ready to do this is a BTR. I'm now ready to do this with every page I voted, every coin I voted on, and every coin I own. So that's where they're at with this. Make sure you're doing everything you can to have a great day. Goodbye.